hired by MWB Enterprises as the main assistant to cinematographer MikeyWB. You're excited because you love his work and personality. However, you're a little nervous as this will be your first shoot with the team. You want to make a great impression. Thankfully, Mike is very warm and inviting. Literally. He invited you to his place to prepare for the shoot. What's good? What's good? Welcome to my humble abode. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, you know, my niece is the one who picked this spot out for me. Yeah, she picked it out. You know, she's like an interior design major, I believe. Yeah, she's an interior design major, and she's going into her 3rd or 4th year at the university. And you know, she was like, Uncle Michael, can I help you pick your new spot? And I was like, sure. You know, and then after she picked it out, she was like, you know, I want to decorate it and everything. And I was like, go for it. So she picked out the colors. She picked out like the picture on that wall, the type of TV and all of that. So, yep, and the furniture and everything. That's all her. That's all her. Yeah. Well, now I will say this. So over top of the TV, where you see like the different panels, now, that was my suggestion because I wanted the speakers there. But you know, other than that, she did everything else. So. But you know, I didn't mind because I'm not the best with like decorating. So I was like, yo, this will help you learn more about your craft and your industry. So feel free, you know. I'm sorry, 2 things. 1, did you want any tea? Okay, just want to make sure. And secondly, the air conditioning is on right now, but if you get too cold, then I'll cut it off. And it might just cut off at some point. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it on some like timer or whatever, so, alright. Okay, so let's do this. First of all, I'm not gonna hold you long. I just wanted to meet up and just talk about tomorrow. And I wanted to make this really clear. Oh, go ahead, yeah. Yeah, that's why I wanted us to meet. I had a feeling that you might be nervous, but I just want you to know, yes, this shoot is important. Yes, this is a professional gig, and there are standards. However, I'm easy to work with, and we're gonna have fun, and you matter. You're important. Okay, so since you have value just as a person, but then also you have value as being the main assistant, you'll be respected. And just to be clear, everyone has value and everyone deserves respect. You know, when they work with me, everyone on set has value and everyone on set deserves respect. But with you being the main assistant, you're gonna be closest to me, you know, not just in proximity, but we're gonna be connected mentally and even emotionally. So your vibe is gonna be my vibe, and my vibe is gonna be yours. So we're connected, we're gonna be intertwined. So it's important that we're on the same frequency. And my frequency is just, again, about respect, professionalism, some fun, and being intuitive, you know, and communicating. Okay? So how's that sound? Alright, good. You know, guess if it didn't sound good to you, you're gonna be fired. Just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you long. So you're gonna be in charge of the lens bag. So this is the bag, and it has all the lenses in it. That's gonna be your job. You don't have to worry about lighting. You don't have to worry about sound equipment, any of that. you just worry about, and you even don't have to worry about the actual camera. You just worry about the bag of lenses, okay? All right, so okay, yeah, so we're gonna have 5 lenses. Not sure if I'm gonna use them all, but I just want you to be aware of them, okay? So this one, okay, I cannot remember how to say this. It's either Rokinon or Rokinon. Do you happen to know? Okay, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm supposed to be like the main guy and I can't even remember. But so this is an 85 millimeter with a f-stop of 1.5, and you know, people don't actually say f-stop. Let me, you know, I know you just got out of school, but I'm forgetting my terms, so let me check something. Oh yeah, see, just went off. Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me see something. Don't tell me. Yeah, I just like to look it up. Oh, let me see. Okay, so it is the okay, so okay, we're just gonna call it the aperture, okay? So the aperture is 1.5. Now, the reason why this is important is because numbers like around 1.5, 1.7, 1.0, 2.0, it affects, the aperture affects how much light gets into the lens, and it also affects the depth of field. And as you remember, the depth of field determines like what is in focus, and then like the subject, and then the things around it, if it's going to be out of focus or visible. So shallow depth of field is like a big thing now. Everybody wants, for the most part, everybody wants shallow depth of field. And basically, again, it's kind of like you have the subject in focus, and then things around it might be out of focus, either a little or a lot, or in between, you know. So you know what that means. Yeah, so you know, right? And so the thing is, just as a side note, it's kind of like a pet peeve. It doesn't always have to be shallow depth of field. Like sometimes we want some things around the subject to have some type of focus, or we might want everything to be in focus, you know? So my thing is about being artistic and having good intent, you know, not just trying to do cheap tricks, because not everything needs to look like that. Not everything needs to be so out of focus and only the main thing in focus, you know? Does that make sense? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So let me get off my horse. Okay, cool. Anyways, so this is the Rokinon or Rokinon, whatever, 85 millimeter, and it has a 1.5 aperture, so it can, you know, get some good shallow depth of field. But also, I like to shoot with filters. So this particular filter, it tends to bloom the highlights, and it tends to soften the image. Okay, so we're going to be shooting people, and we're going to be using high definition and maybe even 4K, and we don't want it to be like so intrusive on the face, like so clear. You know, we want it to be soft and to be, you know, forgiving, and not just pick out all the blemishes. Yeah, right, exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that we're all beautiful. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. And I think sometimes we just obsess over looks and obsess over standards that puts a hierarchy on people's self-worth, and it's just some crazy stuff. But, so that aside, another high horse, we're all beautiful, but still, we don't need to like be looking all up in the pores, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I like to use a filter to soften the overall image. these filters. Oh, actually, let me show you. These filters, we need to keep them clean. So that'll be part of your job, is to, you know, take this cloth. Oh, let me not set it on there. So take this cloth and you'll wipe it down, okay? And make sure not to scratch it, just make it nice and clear. And then you put it gently on the top and then turn clockwise. Until it's snug. Don't make it too tight, but just make it snug, okay? Now, be careful with these because it's easy to kind of like just be twisting off fast and it goes flying off. Okay, so we want to make sure that we don't break anything, because if something were to break, we gotta come out of pocket to pay for it. And by out of pocket, I mean out of your pocket. We don't expect that to happen, but just be careful. It's insured, but still, we need it for the shoot, so. Right. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this back on here, nice and easy. There we go, okay? So this is the Rokinon or Rokinon 85mm. It's a telephoto lens, which means that we can be further back, but still get pretty close with the magnification of the lens, okay? So if I'm like, yo, pass me that 85mm, boom, this is what you wanna get, okay? All right. So let's just kind of breeze through these other lenses really fast. So, okay, one more thing. We're gonna be shooting on my Lumix, my GH5, and the Rokinon or Rokinon, and then these 3 Nikon lenses I'm about to show you. They can't be attached directly to the Panasonic GH5 because it's a different brand. So we have to use an adapter. Yes, an adapter. So you already know. Good. Okay. See, that's why we gonna look. The synergy is already there. It's already there. But yeah. So we're gonna use an adapter, and this particular one is the Metabones. Okay, it's the Metabone Speed Booster XL 0.64. Now the reason why these are so great is that not only can we take non-native lenses and attach them to the camera, but the Metabones particularly also have this science with them where it pulls in more light, okay? So by pulling in more light and lower light situations, we'll be able to get a more clean, image. And then additionally, okay, I know I just said it's not all about this, but it can also increase the depth of field, make the depth of field more shallow rather, and therefore give a more creamy bokeh or a more creamy background, so yeah, I just don't want you to think that it's all about shallow depth of field. It's beautiful, but there's other ways to get the result without thinking that just because you got shallow depth of field, it's a beautiful image. That's not it. You gotta consider composition, lighting, all of that. Okay. Anyways, off the hours. So, just like the Rokinon or Rokinon, there is a filter on these. Well, it's one filter, and then it'll be put on each lens depending on which we use as we interchange them. Okay, so again, okay, now watch these lens caps. I forgot to say that. Make sure that you don't lose these lens caps. Okay, it's so easy to place them like anywhere, so just put in your pocket or somewhere safe, because when I give the lens back to you, you're gonna put the lens cap back on. Okay, all right, so remember, you just wipe down the filter nice and gentle, and also counterclockwise to get it off. you're also gonna wipe down the actual lens glass itself. Okay. Nice and gentle. Okay. Make sure you don't scratch it. Cause if you scratch it, it's coming out of pocket. Out of your pocket. Okay. Alright, there we go. So just nice and gentle. And then clockwise to get it back on, okay? I'm talking about gentle, look at me. Okay, there we go. Should be like this actually. Okay, so this particular one is the 50 millimeter. Okay, so you can see it like right on the inside. All right, now if I say pass me the telephoto lens, you'll pass me the 85. If I say pass me the close-up lens, pass me the 50. Okay, if I say pass me, oops, there we go. You gotta watch these lens caps sometimes. If I say pass me the mid-range lens, then I want you to reach for the 35. Okay, so this is a 35 millimeter, and you'll take the filter and put it on, and just go ahead and pass it to me. Okay. Say it again. Oh, good question. Yes, so you can look. Oh, I forgot. These are vintage. This is a modern lens, contemporary modern lens, and these Nikons are vintage lenses, and it doesn't say it on the outside. So you'll have to remove the lens cap and just look on the inside of it to see if it's the 35 or the 50. Okay, or if I say pass me the wide angle lens, then you'll get this one. And this one is, and the air's about to come back on. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you get cold, just let me know. This one's the 24 millimeter. Okay, and so as you know, wide angle means we get more into the field of view, and then a slightly mid-range is like the 35, and then the up close will be the 50, and then like extreme close up, like the telephoto, will be the 85. Wait, did I say something wrong? Telephoto, extreme close up 85, close up 50, mid range 35, wide angle 24. Did I say 24? Okay, let's go. Yeah, well, I'm saying it now. 24. Oh, this tea is so good. You sure you don't want none? Okay, cool. Oh, coffee. Oh, you know. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have any coffee to offer you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll get some next time. Okay, but anyways, oh wait, give me a second, hold on. Okay, cool. No, that's actually pretty much it, you know? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot one more lens. I hope it's in my box in the room, but it's a zoom lens, and it's a Panasonic lens, and it's the only one that we don't need an adapter. It can go right onto the camera. Yeah, a native lens, exactly. And the zoom, the focal length is 12 to 35 millimeters, and so since we're on a micro four thirds camera, that means it's actually doubled. So it's a 24 to a 70 millimeter. Right, so it kind of covers, like, you know, this 24, and it goes higher than a 50, but not as high as the 85. Exactly. So we're gonna be using that one. That's a Workhorse. It has another filter on it, and I love it because, like, it's so reliable. Oh, and it has image stabilization in the lens, and you know that the camera already has image stabilization, so when we use that lens we have double image stabilization, which means handheld can be like pretty smooth, you know, right? Isn't that awesome? And the thing is, I'll admit, I'm not the greatest with handheld. I like to have some type of, you know, stabilizer, but when I use that lens on the camera, I can pretty much be like I got like a gimbal almost. Like almost. Yeah, not exactly, so maybe not play myself. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I told you I'm gonna keep it long, so any questions about any of that? So are you feeling more comfortable? Good, good. Well, listen. Like I said, we're together as a team. Okay, so I'm not gonna have you out there, you know, on your own and just fending for yourself. I'm gonna be there. I am in control. I am leading the team, but we're together. Like we're a chain. We're linked. You know what I mean? So we help each other. But I am the leader, and so trust me, I will protect you. I will have your best interest in the moment at the forefront of my mind, you know. And so as long as we're communicative, you know, we communicate and we just have fun. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, okay? Yeah. Let's do this, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Do you have any other questions? Alright, cool. Well, I'm also a person of my word, so I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead and get some sleep. We don't have to be up early. Let me see. The call time is 2:30 p.m. So sleep in, but you know, be there on time. And on time meaning at least 10 minutes early. And yeah, let's do this. Let's have some fun. And I think this is gonna be the start of a great working relationship. So we'll be professional, but we'll have fun. So let's get it in. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna let you show yourself out. I'm gonna just put this back in the room. I'll check for that other lens. It should be in my box. And I'll see you on location tomorrow, 10 minutes early, and we'll be good to go. Alright, cool. See you tomorrow. Yeah, so all the way down the hall and then make a left. I know. It's it's a pretty big place, so I'm thankful. Alright, cool, I'll see you. All right.